Hey everyone, welcome to another vlog of mine. So, have you ever felt where people say, "Oh, you look like you're 18," when you're actually 20 something years old? And I'm not talking about like 20 years old. I'm talking about like 25, 26, 29, something like that. And then do you ever have those feelings like, huh? I wonder if I am actually 18 or 19 or something like that, like everyone else is saying, like, because you you look and maybe feel a certain age, or maybe not. Let me start over. Maybe you feel a certain age, but you act another age, and maybe one's a younger than the other, and you feel like you still have a lot to learn. I don't know. Like for me, like I'm 29 years old, and but everyone tells me, well, everyone that doesn't know my age already feels like I'm 18 or 19 or at least early 20s, but I don't look 29, and I don't feel like I am 29. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have those aches and pains, but that's just because of certain things happening in my life that I think led me to having those aches and pains. Like, for example, my back. My back hurts, but I think partially is because when I was in what's it called Scouts, which anybody from the United States to Canada might have an idea about. Um, I went to Philadelphia, and uh, yeah, I think it was Philadelphia, and um, I was doing this thing where I would and this is back when I was still in high school, where there would be two desks, and I would swing myself to each one. So I would swing and then stop, and then hold on to the next two, and then swing and then stop. And then what happened was one of them uh, went a little weird, and then I went off balance, and then I fell on my back, and then I went unconscious, and then I woke up, and I felt stupid, obviously, for that happening. But yeah, I think that incident there didn't help. And then my knees, and you could find this on YouTube somewhere. I mean, you can't actually see me, but you can see the reason why it happened. I was at my friend's a wrestling show company. I won't name it because I don't want to tell you the truth. Not because I am embarrassed about it, just because I just don't want to. Um, and Now known WWE superstar and a not known WWE superstar. I don't know what he's known as right now. And let's just say this guy is really tall, the WWE superstar now, and the other one isn't. And what happened was he was outside the ring and like a couple feet in front of the guardrail, and the guardrail is like a fence type of thing, but to keep wrestlers from falling on top of you or whatever. And anyways, this other guy, the non-WWE guy, he is in the ring and he runs through the ropes, lands on top of him, which lands on the guardrail, which I wasn't able to move out of the way because there's these two overweight people behind me that weren't going to move, and which stopped me from being able to get out of the way. So the guardrail landed on both knees, and I think on my left knee I had like a V-shaped thing for like a few days. And ever since then, my knees have been not as good as they should. And then I think like one of my last years of what's it called college, I there's this like field trip thing where people could ski or snowboard, and I chose snowboarding because I've never done before, and I thought, why not? I wouldn't mind trying it, so I did, and I did well a few times, and then I would try to go down fast, and then I would try to like stop or brake, but each time I'd fall forward and land on my right shoulder, I think it was, and my right ear left, as you're seeing this, and it hurt, but it wasn't terrible hurt. So I thought, why not try it again? So I tried again, and same thing happens. And then, stupid me, I did it again, and I went down, and I hurt my right shoulder again. And after that, my right shoulder was hurt. Um, I wasn't able to work for about a month and a half because of how bad it hurt. I mean, I could not move it. Like, oh, I could move it a little bit, but like not enough for me to be able to do my job properly. And so I think that also um, brought on with the pains in my back and stuff. So yeah, so that's all that said. That's why like my body feels like I'm like in my late 30s, maybe late 40s, but I look like I'm 18 or 19 years old. So I mean, unless I have like a little bit of facial hair, then I look a tiny bit older. But um, other than that, yeah. So I guess my big question to you guys is, do you ever have that feeling that you're younger than you actually are? And did you ever have that dream where you find out that you were actually born later than they tell you? Because I've had that a few times where I after dreaming I woke up and realized that that was obviously not true and stuff. But it was kind of weird. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below if you any of that resonates with you, and tell me what you feel. And also, no negative comments, and be kind to one another. So, in the comments, of course, and in real life. So, whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And by the way, if any of my fellow coworkers are watching this, um, starting Sunday, which is in a few days, will be starting my last week of work at Metro. So I will know by tonight what my actual last day is, and then I will let you know either on Facebook or in person or somewhere else on the internet world. So whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and goodbye.